A very good evening, everybody. Welcome to week 5 bass rehearsal. See from the comments we have lots, as George just said, lots of lady basses. Lovely to see everybody. So who is here? Oh, so let's go right to the top of the comments. Hello, Mark. Mark was first. Excellent. And he grabbed a coffee, and that inspired me to go and get my coffee. No sugar. As I'm fond of saying, I am sweet enough, ladies and gentlemen. I do not need sugar. I think some people are talking about 4 sugars. I think that's Judith. Judith hasn't drunk hers yet. Too many emails. I feel your pain, Judith. Hello, Rosie. Lovely to see you. Judith would like to say thank you to the lovely lady organising the Elijah costumes. Elijah costumes, that's a good one. I have seen a couple of interesting designs. I like Mark's design. Have you seen this, Mark? Oh, it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. And who else is here? Oh, it's Ben England chap's gone to get a coffee. That's good. And Diane and George, hello, folks. And noon on a lovely fall day in New York State. Wow, I bet that's gorgeous. Looking out here, and you can't really tell that it's autumn yet. There's a little bit of brown in the leaves on the trees, but still quite a lot of green around. But I was in the States last year, and around this time, actually towards the end of the month, I was in Boston. And we had the most wonderful time with the Bath Male Choir, and the colours. I mean, you don't need to tell me. Fall colours on the West Coast was absolutely gorgeous. No, East Coast, of course. East Coast. Sorry. Never wheat shredded eat. Okay. Hello, Dave. Good to see you. Just finished your coffee. Fantastic. Time to get another one. Hello, Rosie. Rosie's had coffee with 4 sugars. Need it for woe to him. Absolutely. I think if you have a lot of coffee at this time of the day, then it definitely will be woe to him and woe to her. Another cup of tea for Stephanie. A beautiful day in Cincinnati. Fantastic. Hello, Rosie. Hello, Stu. Good to see you, sir. Green tea. Oh, no, that's dangerous stuff, is green tea. So we have quite a lot of green tea in this house. My wife Anna is half Japanese, and so we have quite a lot of Japanese food and quite a lot of Japanese drinks. And yes, green tea. Oh, yes, if you don't want to sleep for a week, a nice hot mug of green tea will do the job. Fabulous. Hello, Dave. Good to see you. I hope Jill's very well. You've just finished recording and submitting RVFM for home choir. Oh, yes. Thank you very much indeed. Yep, we're working on that. It was the first piece that we did on home choir, and it was because of that piece that the self-isolation choir came into being. So, yep, thank you very much indeed. That's good to hear. Looking forward to hearing it. And now, yes, you can relax and enjoy Woe to Him. Hello, Sue. Lovely to see you. Hello, Jill. Next suggestion on Jill's YouTube list is Elijah and the Widow of Sarapeth. Sounds good. Who's in that? Is that George Clooney? To watch later. Enjoy. Let us know how it is. I doubt there's as much interesting music in that, but you never know. Hello, Brenda. Great to see you. An alto infiltrating. Oh, I like that. An infiltrating alto. Ooh, there's a T-shirt there, isn't there? Judith, how are you diddly doodling? She's too much Simpsons, Judith. Hello, Rob. Good to see you. Tenors, gate crashing. Very, very welcome. Stu says, a bad habit of snacking before rehearsal. Glad this is virtual. It's one of the advantages. And quite often I've had people popping up in comments saying, I'm eating my dinner in front of the screen. That's one of the great things about the self-isolation choir. You can rehearse in full concert gear, or you can rehearse in your pyjamas with a bowl of cereal. Whatever you want, it's entirely up to you. Oh, fab. So, oh, there we go. Glennis has been waiting on week 6. Wondered where everyone was. Oh, fabulous. Good. So, hello, Dave. Good to see you from rainy Leytonstone. At least you have tap water now, yes. Oh, I do feel for you guys. Hello, George. Good to see you. Oh, sorry. Okay, feel better soon. Thanks ever so much for coming, and see you soon. Hello, Angie. Great to see you. Do feel free to hang around and have a chat. Hello, Michael. Long time no see. Stu says decaf green tea. I mean, yeah, you can do that, I suppose. I never quite understood the point of decaf things. Decaf tea, decaf coffee. I mean, people are there going to say, oh, I drink nothing but, and it's absolutely fine, but I think I'd rather just have a drink of water. Oh dear. Fabulous. So, lots of lovely people have just turned up. Hello, Barry. You've got a curry ready for after tonight's rehearsal. Wife has her G&T, so the world is happy. Happy wife, happy life. Absolutely. And I had to say the Lord's Prayer was absolutely glorious. No pun intended. Absolutely amazing. Just huge congratulations to Ellie and everybody involved in that. I am really, really full of admiration for that project. Wonderful. Really moving as well to hear David Fanshaw's piano playing with everybody singing. Wonderful. Hello, Lisa. Lovely to see you as well. Hello, Richard. Good to see you. Hope all's well with you. Now, Richard, as far as you're concerned, is it Bath or is it Bath? You let me know. I've been talking to people from Bath today, and half of them insist it's Bath, and half of them insist it's Bath. And I'd love to hear what you think. Oh, fab. So while you're answering, I'm just going to do my sound checks, folks. So if you're listening on headphones, just watch out. This may get a little bit noisy. We have some loud music tonight. So first of all, let's have a bit of piano. They don't write chords like this these days, do they? Fab. Let's do a bit of recording as well. There's a bit of The Lord Hath Exalted Thee. Again, watch out. Bah, says Richard. Good. Glad to hear it. Here we go. So this is The Lord Hath Exalted Thee. This will be quite loud. Thank you, Dietrich. And now, woe to him. This is going to be very loud, so please just watch out if you're listening on headphones. Here we go. As I said yesterday, nothing like a nice lullaby, just to get you ready for the weekend. Ready, children? I'm going to sing you just a gentle little song. It's called Woe to Him. Okay. Excellent. Steph says, looks like this rehearsal will be mixed seating. Wonderful. That's one of the fantastic things about this choir. You are all very, very welcome. Obviously, I'll be working with the basses, but please do sing along, sing your parts, enjoy yourselves. I think one of the key things to any skill is obviously repetition and practice. And so why not take advantage of the fact that you have rehearsals 5 nights a week that you can come and take part in. Bonsoir, Suzanne. Lovely to see you. Glennis is here for solidarity. Hello, Jane. Lovely to see you. So sunflowers and sun. Oh, lovely. I'm clipping on Woe to Him. Thank you, Dave. Yes, I made an adjustment. Yeah. It is quite loud, isn't it? So thanks for that. Lisa says she's at use or lose with the vacation time. My vote is use. Very much so if you can. But obviously, see how you get on. Brilliant. Well, lots of lovely people here. And I was going through the movements that we've done so far, folks. And actually, we've done really, really well. We're at end of week 5. So that means we have learned 3, 6, 10. As of at the end of this rehearsal, this choir will have note bashed and learnt. Still working on, but learnt 16 movements. And that will leave 10 remaining. And of those 10 basses, you don't sing one of them because it's Lift Thine Eyes. So after tonight, 16 down, 9 to go. I think that's worth celebrating. So let's work towards that. And by the end of tonight, we'll have got most of the shouty stuff out the way. There is a little bit of there's still quite a lot of fire to come. We've got the fiery chariot with the fiery horses, and the earthquake and the fire and the hurricane and the tempest. But there's also quite a lot of lovely, reassuring music. We've got Holy, 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 which is gorgeous. We've got He Watching Over Israel, Slumbers Not Nor Sleeps, and Then Shall Your Light. So we've got much more of the sort of the gentle reassuring and then the triumphant ascending to heaven sort of music to come at the end. Angie says we've been exposed to 16. Not sure that's the word I'd use, Angie, particularly in a pandemic. We've been exposed to Elijah. We are Elijah positive. I think we'll be positive about Elijah. Helen says, Friday, molasses cake in the oven. Ooh, but no whipped cream. Sorry to hear that. Still sounds lovely, though. George says, you may hear a bass singing Lift Thine Eyes. Now, I've always wanted to hear a close harmony. Lift thine eyes, oh, lift thine eyes. Yeah, imagine if there'd been big burly angels all singing, it would have been a bass aria instead. Oh, fab. Jill says, a quick scroll through Elijah and the Widow seems the music is rather more soothing than we used to. Elijah looks as though he fancies the widow. Well, you know, not much to do in the evenings in biblical times. So look, we'll be starting in a minute, everybody. Hello, Peter from Flaxporton. Lovely to see you. Fab. So we'll be getting started in under a minute, everybody. So it is so lovely to see everybody here. And of course, if you are soprano, alto, tenor, please make yourselves at home. Sing along. Have fun. Fabulous. So we will get started in just a moment. Please make sure you've got your drinks handy. All right, we need to be well hydrated tonight, basses. Lots of pedal notes to sing. Okay, let's get started. Oh, better make sure my phone's off. A very, very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely to see you. I hope you're all very well, and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm just putting my phone on to silent, just so I don't get interrupted in the middle of our rehearsal. Fabulous. So, it is week 5, it's the bass rehearsal, and we have 3 stupendous movements to learn tonight. We'll start in a minute with The Lord Hath Exalted Thee, which is really quite short in terms of your participation. It's a few interjections and a bit of shouting. This is where Queen Jezebel gets the rabble all roused up and sends them off to go and kill Elijah, or try to. Following that, we'll sing Woe to Him, which is about as vicious and violent as the music in Elijah gets, and it is pretty vicious and pretty violent, but it's quite short. So after that, we'll then go back in the score and we'll finish the week with Be Not Afraid, which is just such a wonderful anthem, and so pertinent and so important, particularly at these times. So slightly out of order in terms of the score. We will obviously perform the work in order. I just feel it's a more satisfying rehearsal if we get the angst and the Sturm und Drang out of the way at the start, and then we can finish with something a little bit more uplifting. But whilst we are getting ready for that, let's have a bit of a warm-up. So if I can invite you, please, everybody, to be upstanding. Plant your feet that shoulders width apart, ideally your own shoulders width, but it's up to you. And make your knees nice and soft. Maybe swing your weight left and right between your hips and find that point where you feel your weight is balanced between your feet. Straighten your back, make your neck nice and long, and start to take those deep, relaxing, very cleansing breaths. I know we're going to have to sing in that sort of angsty state for about the first half of rehearsal, but mentally let's be as relaxed and as calm as we can be. And I would invite you to take all of the things in your head that you're stressing about. It might be work related, it might be home related, it might be politics related, world news related. Just get rid of it for now. Okay, breathe it all out. Don't pay it any more mind. The next hour is your time to enjoy this lovely music. You can always come back to it and collect it later on if you need to. Okay? Now then, let's all bring our shoulders up to our ears, please, everybody. Take a deep breath and let your shoulders fall as you breathe out. Wonderful. Tilt your head to one side and the other and forwards. Hello, Paul. Good to see you. And just roll that head around a bit. Great. Thank you, everybody. And we'll do a little bit of gentle warming up. Now, the highest note you're going to need, we will need a D, we will need an E later on at a moment of high drama and passion, but I think we'll warm up to a top D. You're also going to need bottom Gs today, basses. So let's do our buzzing exercise and just warm up those lower notes. So we'll start here, we'll just hum on this note, and we're going to hum all the way down. We're going to I'm just going to hum for now. And lovely. Now let's try the bzz exercise. So for those of you that don't know it, you start on the upper octave and you just come down the major scale and you sing bzz, and at the bottom you go from that z sound to a dropped jaw R. Let's do that together, basses. And bzz, lovely. Let's go a semitone lower. And bzz, Thank you very much indeed, basses. Okay, so that's about as low as we're going to need. Let's sing a major scale from the A to the A, and we'll just sing this to ba. So we'll sing ba 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 ba. Lovely, and ba 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 ba. Lovely. And now one more, and ba 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 ba. Thank you very much indeed, basses. And just one more exercise before we move on and start learning some music. Let's just sing a couple of what I call the pirate yo-hos. Okay, so we're going to start on the lower octave and we're going to go up and back down again. And it sounds like this. We go yo-ho-ho with me. Yo-ho-ho. And again. Yo-ho-ho. Yo-ho-ho. One more. Yo-ho-ho. And yo-ho-ho. One more. Yo-ho-ho. Arr, arr, arr. Thank you very much indeed, basses. Good start. Okay, have a drink, please, everybody. Slightly regretting not opening the window in here because it's quite hot, but, you know. That's the least of our worries. We've got Woe to Him to sing. So everybody, let's start, as I said, with number 23, please, in Elijah. So in our free score that we've sent you, this is page 122. And your own score, if you're using the novello, maybe a different number. If someone could put that in the comments, that would be really helpful. Now, this is, as I said on Monday, basses, this is another one of those scenes where the main characters, in this case Elijah and Queen Jezebel, we are booing Queen Jezebel because she is not a very nice person, they are singing recitative. And for those who haven't sung in this style before, recitative is sung speech, and so the tempo isn't strict while they're singing. The tempo and the shape of the melody is dictated by the shape of the word, so you'd sing it as you'd speak it. It doesn't carry on all the way through. There's quite a lot of it. And then the choir come in, okay, and you come in at the bottom of 123, and the choir in this case is representing the people, the tribe of Israel, who have been pulled from pillar to post throughout the work. And here the Queen is talking to them and really piling it on quite heavily. Elijah is to blame for all of your woes. You know, he prophesied against Israel. He prophesied also against the king of Israel and spoken in the name of the Lord. And he's done this and he's done that. And so as things develop throughout the movement, you get more and more agitated. And you go from low notes to medium notes to high notes to really high notes to furious. And then we sing Woe to Him. All right, so your first entry at the bottom 123, it's just on the one note, and it's 2, 3. We heard it with our ears. We heard it with our ears, basses. Ready? After 3, 2, 3. We heard it with our ears. Very good. Just make sure you come off cleanly, because you notice you come in before everybody else there. All right, then the Queen sings, Hath he not prophesied also against the King of Israel? Which gives you that chord. Your next line, next entry, which is in the middle of 124, is 2, 3. We heard it with our ears. Okay, and I know it's only on one note, but you will notice there's a crescendo through it, and it should be loud by the end. So you're already starting to get a little bit upset. Okay, so middle of 124, getting louder. 2, 3. We heard it with our ears. Very nice. Very, very nice. So ears is 2 beats, and we come cleanly off there with the S at the end on the first beat of the next bar. Excellent. Then there's a bit more recit. Why hath he spoken in the name of the Lord? And so on. Then at the top of page 125, we go out of recitative mode into a fixed tempo. And it's a bit faster here, okay? It's really quite dramatic. Sounds very much like Gilbert and Sullivan, if you're a fan of that. There's a lot of drama in this moment. And the Queen sings, If by tomorrow about this time I make not his life as the life of one of them whom he hath sacrificed at the brook of Kishon. Oh, actually, Kishon, she sings that. You then sing, He shall perish, he shall perish, he shall perish. Okay, so 3 he shall perishes. Let's look at the first one, which is... Okay, it's a G sharp, and she does actually sing you a G sharp on the previous line when she sings one of them. Whom he hath, that's a G sharp, so that might help you get that first note. And the first one is, he shall perish with me. 1, 2, he shall perish. Good, we then go down to the E, and we sing, excuse me, 1, 2, he shall perish. Okay, so he shall perish. The high note is 3 beats. Let's sing that together. The second, he shall perish. 1, 2, he shall perish. And then, he shall perish, and he shall perish. Excellent. Well done. So let's sing that whole thing from He Shall Perish. The first one, middle of 1, 2, 5. After 2, please spaces. 1, 2. He shall perish. He shall perish. He shall perish. Very, very good. Please make sure when you're singing this that you're singing it with enough venom and enough bile. He shall perish. He shall the sound is really important in order to get the violence of this music. Okay, fantastic. Now a little bit of interaction between the Queen and the chorus, and the Queen sings recitative and you answer in time. So this is a little bit trickier. She sings, hath he not destroyed Baal's prophets? Now that high note is useful because your next note is there and you sing, he shall perish. Okay, really loud. No, don't make it pretty at all. This is really violent stuff. So let's sing this, please, spaces. 3, 4. He shall perish. Good. Make sure you come off cleanly at the end of that. And she then sings, hath he, yes, by sword he destroyed them all. And you want that note there, and we sing, he destroyed them all. Let's sing that together. The first bar on page 126. He destroyed them all. If you can roll your R's, that'd be great. Ready? 3, 4. He destroyed them all. And you need to keep that note because it's your next one. He also closed the heavens. And we sing, he also closed the heavens. Sing that for me, please. 3, 4. He also closed the heavens. Really good, well done. She then sings, and call it down a famine upon the land. And we then sing, and call it down a famine upon the land. Listen to that just on the piano. This is the middle of 126, and it is. Okay, so slowly with me, and call it down, please. 3, 4. And call it down a famine upon the land. Good. Just be careful when you're coming down. Famine. That it's an F natural there. Just one more time, please. And call it down a famine. Ready? 3, 4. And call it down a famine upon the land. And there we have it. Well done, basses. Okay, so let's sing all of those little bits together. We don't have time to go through the entire movement. We'll do that on Monday. But let's just sing these bits in isolation, as it were, and then we'll put it all together with everybody on Monday. So we're going to go from page 1, 2, 3 at the bottom, where the Queen sings, have ye not heard? Heard he hath prophesied against all Israel, and you have heard it with your ears. So have a drink of water. And let's sing it with our mouths. Here we go. So we're going to jump straight in at the bottom, hopefully, of page 1, 2, 3, where the Queen comes in. Here we go. Wonderful. Okay, so she sings. That's your note. There it is. 2, 3. We heard it with our ears. Great. That's your note. 2, and we heard it with our ears. Very good, thank you. Why hath he spoken? So we're now going to skip forward a little bit. We're going to now sing the He Shall Perish, and we're going to pick it up from the top of the next page, page 125, somewhere around if by tomorrow about this time that the Queen sings. Okay, so just skipping on. Here we go.
Do so to me and more. If by tomorrow about this time I make not his life as the
3 bars
life of one of them whom he hath
are in.
sacrificed, and the book of
1, 2, he shall perish, he shall perish, he shall perish. And he shall perish. And he destroyed them all. And he also goes in the heavens. And call it down a famine upon the land. Fabulous. Well done, everybody. Very, very good. Thank you. Well done. Okay, so that is the Lord hath exalted thee. And that's with all of your parts. We'll sing that all together. We'll run it with all of the solos. If you have a minute over the weekend, please consider doing that yourselves. But well done, everybody. Great. So that's one movement down. Can we please have a look at the next page? This is Woe to Him. And as I've said, this one is violent and full of anger. I love the way that Mendelssohn's written it as a baying crowd. You kind of hear overlapping voices and people interrupting each other. And at the very end, they're all united. So go you forth, seize on him, he shall die, in unison. And then you hear them all going off. And the last person to leave closes the door behind them. It's a lovely little moment. So basses, you're the first people in. Okay, and timing wise, we're going to have to work on this when we've got our recording. We'll do multiple runs from the recitative in because it's got to go. So she sings, do unto him, as he hath done. Woe to him, and we're straight in. Okay, so we'll practice that, but for now, just coming straight in. Your first phrase, woe to him, he shall perish. Okay, I'm going to sing it for you. Pitch-wise, it's not the hardest thing you've ever sung, okay? So, from the start of number 24 basses, your line is 3, 4. Woe to him, he shall perish. Okay? And all around the world, sopranos, altos, and tenors have just gone, oh, that's not fair! Because we are, once again, basses on the pedal note. Okay, so let's sing it and enjoy the fact that it's just on the one note. Ready, basses? 2, 3, 4. Woe to him, he shall perish. Very nice, very nice. Okay, make sure when you're singing it, make the really go for that rhythm. Make it really, really aggressive. No pretty phrasing and shit. Just really go for it. Okay, then he closeth the heavens is he closeth the heavens, he closeth the heavens. Okay, so the first one is the C above and then below. So let's sing those two. He closeth the heavens, please. After 2, a bit slower than performance tempo. 1, 2. He closeth the heavens, he closeth the heavens. Okay. Very, very nice. And all of these notes, I say, individual, he closeth the heavens. Really aggressive, as I said. And then, and why hath he spoken in the name of the Lord? Which is the third bar in the middle of 1, 2, 7. And this is, it goes 1, 2. And why hath he spoken in the name of the Lord? Listen to that again. Let's sing that together, basses. And before we do, sorry, can you just make sure you're really emphasising the why hath he spoken? Because they've got Schwarzendos above them, and we need to give them a bit of a thump there. Okay, so after 2, and why. Ready? 1, 2. And why hath he spoken in the name of the Lord? Very nice. We then sing pretty much the same thing, but down a fifth. And why hath he spoken in the name of the Lord? All right, let's sing. That's the last 2 bars of 1, 2, 7 or so. Here we go. 1, 2. And why hath he spoken in the name of the Lord? Good. Well done. Let's just sing from the beginning to there. That's the first of 4 pages learnt. Woe to him. Straight in basses. Ready? 2, 3, 4. Woe to him. Woe to him. He shall perish. He closeth the heavens. He closeth the heavens. And why hath he spoken in the name of the Lord? And why hath he spoken in the name of the Lord? Brilliant. What you've noticed, though, turning over the pages, that's not the end of the line. Because as soon as you finish singing Lord, up the octave, we then sing, and why, and why. Okay, let's have those 2 and Y's. Straight in the top of 128 after 1. 3, 4, 1. And Y, and Y. Good. Very, very well done. Okay, now the next 2 bars, I've always found this next bit tricky, just because it's not entirely clear, certainly from the scores, which notes are G naturals and which are G sharps and so on. So this is how this goes. The next 2 bars in a beat. Why hath he closed the heavens? Top of 128. Okay, goes like this. After 1, slightly slower. 3, 4, 1. Why hath he closed the heavens? And why? And why? Okay, so slowly again. And 1. Why hath he closed the heavens? G sharp. And why? And why? Okay, so with me please. Why hath he closed? 3, 4, 1. Why hath he closed the heavens? And why? And why? Excellent. Well done. Thank you, basses. So let's run into that, please. Can we go back to the first page? Can we sing the last 2 bars of that first page, the low one? And why hath he spoken? Okay. Are we ready, please, basses? Last 2 bars of 127. Here we go. 1, 2. And why hath he spoken in the name of the Lord? And why? And why? Why hath he spoken the heavens? And why? And why? It's not spoken, it's closed, but at this point, we're all still learning it, including me. Okay, well done, basses. Good. We've now got most of a bar to catch our breath. There's a lot of singing there, so we've just sang. And why? Let me sing 2, 3, 4. And why? Okay, let's sing that, just that and why on its own. After 4, 3, 4. And why? Okay, we've then got another bar of silence. 2, 3, 4, 1. And then we start on that note and we sing up. So the last bar in the middle of 128, and why hath he spoken? I'll sing and play from here to the low note on Lord. Okay, the last name of the Lord at the bottom of the page. So 3 bars or so. Ready? It sounds like this. 3, 4, 1. And why hath he spoken in the name of the Lord? The name of the Lord. Okay, lots of octaves. Listen to it just on the piano. And why? It goes like this. 3, 4, 1. Let's sing that together, please, basses. And why? All right, after 1, 3, 4, 1. And why hath he spoken in the name of the Lord? The name of the Lord. Well done. Thank you, basses. That's 2 pages done. Now, this next bit is relatively straightforward to what we've just done. We lead the call here, basses, and we sing. This is the last half bar of 128. We sing 1, 2. Let the guilty prophet perish. Okay, and we're aiming for the pair of perish. Okay, so let's sing that together. 1, 2. Let the guilty prophet perish. Great stuff. Make all your consonants really barbed, okay? Use them as if you're attacking. Let the guilty prophet perish. All right? You might need to wipe the screen off afterwards, but it'll be worth it. Okay, then the sopranos. Let the guilty prophet. Then the altos. Let the guilty prophet. Tenors. Let the guilty prophet. Now, you need to let the tenors sing the word prophet before you come in on your next entry. I find that a bit tricky. Watch me when we sing it through, and I'll do all the counting for you, okay? The let the guilty prophet at the top of page 129, the 4th bar there. So we're gonna have let the guilty prophet perish. Okay, the next 3 bars or so. Okay, 1, 2. Let the guilty prophet perish. Okay, sing that with me, please, basses. 129, 4th bar. 1, 2. Let the guilty prophet perish. Okay, and then it is the guilty perish. So once again, the guilty perish. And then that leads us back to woe to him. Okay, so let's have from the let the guilty prophet at the top of 129, please. The 4th bar at the top of 129, the D going to the B, and we'll sing then to the end of the guilty perish. Ready? 1, 2. Let the guilty prophet perish. The guilty perish. Very good. And then bottom of 129, we're doing really, really well. We sing, woe to him, woe to him, he shall perish. Okay, wow, that's two different pitches in one line basis. How are we going to cope? Well, magnificently. Let's sing it together, please. Bottom 129, 2, 3, 4. Woe to him, woe to him, he shall perish. Excellent. Then straight away, as you can see, we jump up the octave. This is really catchy, this bit. He had spoken falsely against our land. Let's sing that together, please. He had spoken falsely. Before we do, each word needs to be spat out. He had spoken falsely. Okay, let's sing that together. 1, 2. He had spoken falsely against our land. And then from land, I'm going to start on land. It goes down chromatically. Land and us as we have heard with our ears. So listen to that again. Land and us as we have heard with our ears. Actually, ears is four beats there. So one more time from land. Have a go at singing with me from land, G sharp there. 3, 4. Land and us as we have heard with our ears. Very good. Let's go into that, please. From the bottom of 129, we're doing really well. Straight in at woe to him, bottom of 129, we are nearly there. Ready? 3, 4. Woe to him, woe to him, he shall perish. He had spoken falsely against our land and us as we have heard with our ears. Well done. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 bars to go. So your next let the guilty prophet is let the guilty prophet perish, let the guilty prophet perish. So listen to that again. Let the guilty prophet perish, let the guilty prophet perish. Sing that with me, please, basses. And let the guilty prophet perish, let the guilty prophet perish. And then with everybody, so go ye forth, seize on him, he shall die. And that's the end. Let's just sing that last phrase together. And so go ye forth, seize on him, he shall die. And Mendelssohn, as I said then, ushers everybody out, but not without a bit of chromatic storminess to send them on their way. Okay, so what we're going to do, basses, is we're going to sing this. Now, we need a bit of an intro for this. So I'm going to go from So Go Ye Forth and Seize Elijah at the bottom of 126. Can I suggest you have a drink of water first? We're going to sing it at least twice. In fact, given it's so short, we may even do it 3 times. Now, if you've not sung it before, I would honestly suggest you just follow it along. Hum along if you're feeling brave, but maybe don't sing the first time. Have a go the second time, and hopefully by the third time it'll start to hold together. This is one that's going to need practice, folks. I'm sure you'll agree. So let's go from the beginning of it now. I'm going to make sure it doesn't blast everybody out. Hopefully. Here we go. This is with the intro. Okay. Ready, basses? We're in straight away. And woe to him, woe to him, he shall perish. He closeth the heavens, closeth the heavens. And why hath he spoken in the name of the Lord? And why hath he spoken in the name of the Lord? And why hath he closed the heavens? And why, 2, 3, 4. And why, 2, 3, 4. And why hath he spoken in the name of the Lord? The name of the Lord. Let the guilty prophet perish. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Let the guilty prophet perish. The guilty perish. Woe to him. Woe to him. He shall perish. He hath spoken falsely against our land and us as we have heard with our ears. Let the guilty prophet perish. Let the guilty prophet perish. So go ye forth, seize on him, he shall die. Getting quieter. closes the door. It's fabulous. Okay. It's fast and it is tricky, so let's do it again. All right. I've been trying to fiddle with the settings so it doesn't blast everybody's speakers. I'm sorry if it's making your speakers crackle. I'm doing my best here. It's just very, very loud. Okay, so let's do that one more time. Exactly the same place. It'll be 2 bars before we come in, and then we're in. Okay, there's your note. Let me just do something about that. Okay. One more time. Take it away, please. Queen Jezebel. Boo. Here we go.
Do unto him as he hath done.
Woe to him, woe to him, he shall perish, he closeth the heavens, closeth the heavens, and why hath he spoken in the name of the Lord? And why hath he spoken in the name of the Lord? And why hath he closed the heavens? And why, 2, 3, 4, and why, 2, 3, 4, 1, and why hath he spoken in the name of the Lord, the name of the Lord? Let the guilty prophet perish. 1, 2, let the guilty prophet perish, the guilty perish. Woe to him, he shall perish. He hath spoken falsely, us against our land, and us as we have heard will it is. Let the guilty prophet perish, let the guilty prophet perish. So go ye forth, seize on him, he shall die. Fantastic. Love it. Okay, we're going to do that one more time. If you think you've got it, by all means sit this one out, just listen along. But let's do that one more time, and then we'll sing Be Not Afraid. Fabulous. Okay, so same place. You see what I mean about the timing on this recording? You know, I know this recording really well, and it's tricky to just get it together. So be ready. As soon as she sings, as he hath done, take a breath. As she sings done, we get the... and we're in. Okay, so one last time. Let's have fun. Take it away, please, Queen Jezebel. Boo.
Do unto him as he
So,
hath
breathe.
done.
Woe to him, woe to him, he shall perish, he closeth the heavens, he closeth the heavens. And why hath he spoken in the name of the Lord? And why hath he spoken in the name of the Lord? And why hath he closed the heavens? And why, 2, 3, 4, and why, 2, 3, 4. And why hath he spoken in the name of the Lord, the name of the Lord? Let the guilty prophet perish. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Let the guilty prophet perish. The guilty perish. Woe to him. Woe to him. He shall perish. He hath spoken falsely, false against our land and us, as we have heard with our ears. Let the guilty prophet perish, let the guilty prophet perish. So go ye forth, seize on him, he shall die. It's just so jaunty. It's nothing like hearing a bassoon in the middle of some orchestration to make you sort of chuckle slightly. Brilliant job, basses. Well done. Very, very well done. Now take a deep breath, please, everybody. And breathe it out. There we go. That's Woe to Him. We have taught it. As Angie would have said, we've been exposed to it. So now let's move on to the last bit of rehearsing for this week, and this is Be Not Afraid. Such a beautiful piece of music. It's been playing in my head now for 2 weeks, pretty much straight, and I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. So this is page 113, number 22 basses, okay? Stu's asking once more, we will sing this again on Monday, but we have to learn Be Not Afraid now, Stu. By all means, sing along with it as many times as you want over the weekend, and we'll sing it live on Monday, okay? So Be Not Afraid, everybody, please. Be not afraid, it's only woe to him. This one, it's a great chunky Mendelssohnian march, this. We all know the Wedding March. We all know that Mendelssohn is one of the best writers of this type of music, but it's another thing to sing right in the heart of it. Lots of pedal notes here, basses. Again, there'll be all sorts of wailing and gnashing of teeth from errant sopranos and altos and tenors, whilst we just stick to our guns. This one, I think more than most, you will really get the sense of what the bass part does in harmony. As I've said before many times, the bass is often the engine that pushes the harmony forwards, and this is a really good example of that. So your first line, number 22, Be Not Afraid. We're in after 2 and goes 1, 2. Be not afraid, saith God the Lord. Be not afraid, thy help is near. Be not afraid. Okay, and I know I did a lot there, but frankly, it's not particularly tricky at the start. Let's do that first phrase. Ready? 1, 2. Be not afraid, saith God the Lord. Okay, don't let it get too heavy, if I'm honest, because it's got to move with purpose. It's a majestic march, okay? So after we sung that low note on Lord, we come back up the octave and we sing, Be not afraid, thy help is near. Okay, near is 4 beats. Okay, second Be Not Afraid after 2. 1, 2. Be not afraid, thy help is near. Okay, now at the start of that next bar, we sing a long pedal note. We sing, Be not afraid. Okay, the note on frayed is 8 beats. Okay, so Be Not Afraid, please, basses, middle line, after 4. 3, 4. Be not afraid. Excellent. Okay, and now we get a little bit of the tune. We get, Be not afraid, thy help is near, thy help is near, thy help is near. Okay, so that first, Be not afraid. Let's sing that a few times, basses, please. 1, 2. Be not afraid. Again, be not. One more time. Be not afraid. Very nice. And then we rise up, we sing, Thy help is near, and then Thy help is near, Thy help is near. Okay, so let's sing those Thy help is nears from the bottom 113. After 1 and 1, Thy help is near, Thy help is near, Thy help is near. Great stuff. Well done, basses. Can we go from the middle line, from your Be Not Afraid, the last 3 notes on the middle line of 113, please, basses. 1, 2. Be not afraid, thy help is near, thy help is near, thy help is near. Well done. That's 1 page learned. Excellent. We then have some octave leaps. So we sing 1, 2. Thy help is near, thy help. Oops. F naturals, not F sharps, excuse me. I'd marked that wrong. Okay, I'll do that one more time with F naturals instead of F sharps. 1, 2. Thy help is near, thy help is near, be not afraid. Okay, all the way down the scale from thy help. After 2, please. 1, 2. Thy help is near, thy help is near, be not afraid. Okay, good chunky march, as I say. We then jump up to this note, and that's 1 note lower than the high note we just sang. It's a nice way of remembering it. We then sing, Be not afraid, thy help is near, thy help is near, thy help is near. Okay. Okay, just listen to that. This is the third bar of 114, third beat. Have a listen. 1, 2. Okay, let's sing that together, please, basses. Third bar of 114 after 2. 1, 2. Be not afraid, thy help is near, thy help is near, thy help is near. Okay, and there you have your note. You sing with the tenors. Be not afraid. Okay, let's just sing that fanfare. 1, 2. Be not afraid. And then, bottom of 114, we sing a variant. On the opening, we sing, Be not afraid, saith God the Lord. Be not afraid, saith God the Lord. Okay, so just those 4 bars. Listen to it again. Saith God the Lord. Be not afraid, saith God the Lord. Let's sing that together, please, basses. From the G. So after your be not afraid, so come in at the G there, at the bottom of 114. After 2, 1, 2, be not afraid, saith God the Lord. Be not afraid, saith God the Lord. Good. Now at the top of 115, we then sing, Thy help is near, thy help is near. Listen to that again. Okay, thy help is near. Top of 115 and 1. Thy help is near. Thy help is near. Good. Just be careful. The note on near is only 2 crotchet beats. We then drop down a third to God the Lord. So just circle that note. Make sure you don't hold it for the full bar. It's a bit of a temptation to do that. So we've just sung, Thy help is near, God the Lord, thy God, saith unto thee, Be not afraid. Okay, so let's look at God the Lord thy God. Top of 115, third bar. It's 1, 2. God the Lord thy God. So let's sing that, please. Third bar of 115. 1, 2. God the Lord thy God. And then it's saith unto thee, and saith unto thee. And then simply chord 5, chord 1. Be not afraid. Okay, so what I'd like to do, please, basses, is to sing from the middle of 114, please, from your Be Not Afraid on the B to that point. All right, so middle of 114, please. I'll give you the fanfare that leads in and goes down. 1, 2. Be not afraid, saith God the Lord. Be not afraid, saith God the Lord. Thy help is near, thy help is near, God the Lord. My God saith unto thee, Be not afraid. And then we increase tempo. There'll be a feel of a fast 4 or into 2. And the altos get this lovely melody which you heard on Monday. Though thousands languish and fall beside thee, and tens of thousands around thee perish. It's a really, really nice fugue subject. You come in with it in the middle of 116. So I'm just going to have a sip of water, and I would suggest you do the same. Wonderful. We're talking about ophicleides. Oh, yes. Mendelssohn was a fan of the ophicleide. If you listen to the forerun of the bassoon, Paul's just saying in the comments, if you listen to Midsummer Night's Dream, there was an ophicleide in that. Fabulous stuff. Anyway, so middle of 117, though thousands languish and fall beside thee, and tens of thousands around thee perish. So this is your entry, middle of 116 basses. It's 1, 2. Though thousands languish and fall beside thee, and tens of thousands around thee perish. Let's sing that together. It's the fugue subject. After 2, 1, 2. Though thousands languish and fall beside thee, and tens of thousands around thee perish. Very nice. Again, we're aiming for perish. That's why it's on the long note there. And then we carry on, though thousands languish. It sounds like this. Though thousands languish. Nice little melody there, though thousands languish. Bottom of 116, please, spaces. 1, 2, 3. Though thousands languish. Can you make languish really languish? Languish. Make it a really broad sound. Excellent. Let's do the whole fugue subject from your first entry. Though thousands languish. Ready? After 2. 1, 2. Though thousands languish and fall beside thee, and tens of thousands around thee perish. Though thousands languish. Then it goes. And fall beside thee, and fall beside thee. Okay, so listen to that. The last bar of page 116, and fall beside thee. It's after 1, 3, 4, 1. It's a rather singable, fun little melody, isn't it? So I'll sing it and play it one more time. Sing with me if you're happy to. We'll do it a couple of times. 3, 4, 1. And fall beside thee, and fall beside thee. One more time. 3, 4, 1. And fall beside thee, and fall beside thee. Well done, basses. Well done. Now, that's an F sharp. Your next note is a G. Okay, so you need to kind of keep the tonality in your head. Now, the bass line, as you can see, just before you come in, the bass line in the piano, that is, say, the orchestra, moves up to a G. And then your entry, which is the last bar at the top of 117, goes 1 to the thousands languish and fall beside thee. I'll play and sing that again. So this is the top of 117, last bar. 1 to the thousands languish and fall beside thee. Okay, and you'll see the note on thee goes across the bar, so it's 3 crotchet beats. So it's side thee. We then go up an octave. And what I'll do is I'll then play and sing from and tens of thousands around thee perish. Actually, I might go to the end of around the... So we're going to do 5 bars. Okay, so from and tens of thousands in the middle of 117. Ready? 3, 4, 1. And tens of thousands around thee perish, around thee perish. Okay, so let's break that down into reasonable chunks. So, and tens of thousands. Okay, and tens of thousands. Sing that with me, basses. 3, 4, 1. And tens of thousands. Okay, and so it's thousands around thee perish. Okay, perish. A pair is 5 beats. So let's go thousands, please. Last bar in the middle of 117. 3, 4. Thousands around thee perish. Good. And then it's so let's go from perish at the bottom of the page. It's perish around thee perish. Okay, just straighten on the long perish and perish around thee perish. And then we carry on up. We're at the last bar of 117 and doing really, really well, basses. We sing, though thousands languish and fall beside thee. Okay, he's really ramping up the intensity, isn't he? And this is what I mean. Everybody else is singing the fugue melody, but we are just singing minims, effectively 2-beat notes, getting increasingly high by semitone, ramping up the intensity and driving the rest of the choir forwards. So let's sing from Though Thousands, which is at the bottom of 117, and sing with me. Ready? After 4, 2, 3, 4. Though thousands. Sorry, basses. Having said semitones, that's gotten into my head. It's an F sharp. My fault. Same place, please. Though thousands. 2, 3, 4. Though thousands languish and fall beside thee. Yeah, and you can get louder as we're singing up to that note. You arrive on that C sharp, and then we sing, yet still it shall not come nigh thee. Listen to that again. Yet still it shall not come nigh thee. Sing that with me one more time. Last note at the top of 118. 1, 2. Yet still it shall not come nigh thee. And then we get, though thousands languish and fall beside thee, yet still it shall not come nigh thee. Okay, we get the first half of the fugue subject, and then a nice little new ending. Let's sing that together. Though thousands languish, please, basses. After 2, 1, 2. Though thousands languish and fall beside thee, yet still it shall not come nigh thee. Well done. And then, just to really dig in, we're going to go up a semitone again. At the last bar of 118, we sing 1, 2. Though thousands languish, yet still it shall not come nigh thee. Listen to that just on the piano, last bar of 118, and we're nearly back to the fanfare. 1, 2. Though thousands languish, yet still it shall not come nigh thee. Sing that with me one more time. 1, 2. Though thousands languish, yet still it shall not come nigh thee. Okay, and then you can see what's about to happen, but let's sing. Let's go back a bit, please, and sing into that, please. So let's go from, well, do you know what? Let's sing from your first entry on 116. Let's sing through the whole section, because this isn't easy. And the more you sing it, I think the more comfortable we'll be. We'll probably overrun by 5 minutes, but I hope that's okay. So from 116, though thousands languish. Okay, let's sing it together after 2. 1, 2. Though thousands languish and fall beside thee, and tens of thousands around thee perish. Though thousands languish, 1 and fall beside thee, and fall beside thee. 3, 4, 1, 2. Though thousands languish and fall beside thee, and tens of thousands around thee perish, around thee perish. Though thousands languish and fall beside thee, yet still it shall not come nigh thee. Though thousands languish and fall beside thee, yet still it shall not come nigh thee. Though thousands languish, yet still it shall not come nigh thee. Be not afraid, be not afraid, afraid. And that's the only bit we hadn't looked at. Goodness me, that's a lot of singing basses. That's a hard middle section. So do spend some time with that. Sing along with this rehearsal, sing along with the recordings. It honestly, once this music clicks, as with all fugues, once you get into the swing of it and you can sort of anticipate where the harmony's going, it becomes huge fun. But until then, it is going to be a bit of work. So thank you in advance for all of your hard work on that one, basses. Now look, top of 119, we've got 3 pages left. Not even that, 2.5. So the basses, again, leading the charge. We sing, be not afraid, be not afraid, afraid. Okay, so just for those who are counting, the first frayed is 5 beats, then the second one is 3, and the last one is 2. Okay, so from your Be Not Afraid, top of 119, sing with me and make it good and powerful. 1, 2. Be not afraid, be not afraid. And then the orchestra goes, da, da, and you sing again. Be not afraid, be not afraid. Okay, So I know there's another note after that, but the Be Not Afraids in the middle of 119, again, the first one is worth 5 beats. It goes over the bar. The second one is only 2 beats because we then move down to the thy. Okay, so let's sing from the bottom of 119, or at least follow along, please, because we're going to go now into the bit where everybody sings. So the bottom of 119, the second Be Not Afraid, well, it's the first bar at the bottom of 119, and it's 1, 2, Be not afraid, thy help is near. Let's do that together. So that, in fact, let's go from the first big one after the orchestra plays the fanfare. So it's the last 2 bars in the middle of 119. Okay, after 2, 1, 2, be, and we sing, Be not afraid, be not afraid, thy help is near. That's it. And then we sing, Be not afraid, for he is near. Sing that for me. The last, last 3 notes of page 119. 1, 2, Be not afraid, for he is near. Okay, now we start a section of more of this driving the rest of the harmony through. Everyone else is singing be not a be, and we're just singing minims here, basses. So from near at the top of 120, it's near thy God, the Lord thy God, saith unto thee. Okay, this is what we call a sequence. Same pattern, repeated 3 times and rising. Okay, let's sing that together. So from near, please, top of 120, we're so nearly there. And near thy God, the Lord thy God, saith unto thee. And then we bring it home by singing the cadence. Be not afraid, thy help is near. Let's sing that together. And be not afraid, thy help is near. Excellent. So now, almost done to the last page. Last 2 bars, basses on page 120. We sing 1, 2, be not afraid. 3, 4, 1, 2, be not afraid. Okay, so let's sing that last 120. Last 2 bars on 120 and going on to 121. 1, 2, be not afraid. And be not afraid. Great stuff. It'll make a lot more sense in the context when we sing with everybody in just a minute. And then we sing one more cadence here. We sing 1, 2, be not afraid. Oh, sorry, my fault. Be not afraid. Sorry, basses. I'm going to have a sip of water. And blame it on last thing on Friday evening syndrome. So it's be not afraid, thy help is near. Okay, I'm going to sing and play that one more time. Last 2 bars of 121. Okay, so it goes 3, 4. Be not afraid, thy help is near. Sing that with me. Last 2 bars, 1, 2, 1, at top of 1, 2, 1. 3, 4. Be not afraid, thy help is near. Now, those of you who are students of music will know that that is called an interrupted cadence, because it's unexpected. You expect it to go and take it home, but it doesn't. That means it's going to delay the ending, so make sure you really enjoy that moment. I always say to my students, when you sing something like this, make your eyebrows go up, just so the audience know you meant to do it. Okay, it's a surprise. Then this wonderful moment is the fanfare. We then sing, be not afraid, be not afraid. So sing with me, please. From the middle of 1, 2, 1, I'll give you the fanfare. So it's 1, 2, and be not afraid, be not afraid. And then to the end, thy help is near. With me, and thy help is near. And then be not afraid, and be not afraid. And then saith God the Lord, and saith God the Lord. So just that last line, thy help is near. What I'll do, basically, is I'll just sing it at double speed, and then we'll sing it properly. So it's, thy help is near, be not afraid, saith God the Lord. Okay, let's sing it at normal speed. And 1, 2. Thy help is near, be not afraid, saith God the Lord. Okay, now basses. There's a lot of music there. And if you've not sung it before, then you'll be entirely forgiven for thinking this is going to take me a while to learn. Do bear in mind that we are nearly 2/3 of the way through this magnificent work, and still with a month to go before the concert. So plenty of time to practice. Use these recordings. Use your Coraline resources if you're using them. They are great. So we're going to sing it all the way through, and we're going to do this twice. If you have to go, I completely understand. We'll see you on Monday, but if you can stay, let's sing this. So there'll be a little bit of an intro. We're going to go from the last 2 systems of the previous page, where the soprano sings, be not afraid, for I, thy God, will strengthen thee. So turn to that page, have a sip of water, and let's sing this basis. Let's have some fun. Right, here we go.
Be not afraid, be not afraid, for I,
4 bars in, 3, 2, 1, 2. Be not afraid, saith God the Lord. Be not afraid, thy help is near. Be not afraid. Be not afraid, thy help is near. 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 Be not afraid. Be not afraid. Thy help is near. Thy help is near. Thy help is near. And be not afraid. Be not afraid, saith God the Lord. Be not afraid, saith God the Lord. Thy help is near. Thy help is near. God the Lord, thy God, saith unto thee, be not afraid. Altos. Sing along, ladies. Ready, sopranos? And ready, basses, and the thousands of language shall fall beside thee, and tens of thousands around thee perish. The thousands of language and fall beside thee, and fall beside thee. The thousands of language shall fall beside thee, and tens of thousands around thee perish, around thee perish. The thousands languish and fall beside thee, yet still it shall not come nigh thee. The thousands languish and fall beside thee, yet still it shall not come nigh thee. The thousands languish, yet still it shall not come nigh thee. Be not afraid, be not afraid, afraid. Be not afraid, be not afraid, thy help is near. Be not afraid, for he is near. Thy God, unto thee. Be not afraid, thy help is near. Be not afraid, be not afraid, be not afraid, thy help is near. Be not afraid, be not afraid. Up the octave. Thy help is near. Be not afraid, saith God the Lord. Well done, basses. Goodness me. Wonderful stuff. Cheers. Have a sip of drink. We're going to do that one more time. And if you have to go, completely understand. Do come along on Monday. You are not going to want to miss Monday. Very, very special rehearsal. And we have a fantastic announcement for you all. And there'll be some stuff happening over the weekend, which if you're on Twitter, if you follow me on Twitter, have a look at my Twitter feed tomorrow morning. Some stuff that I can't tell you about until tomorrow morning. All right? The word is embargo. That's all I'll say. So please have a look at Twitter tomorrow morning, and I'll see you on Monday with some exciting stuff. But let's sing that one more time, okay? What a great way to start the weekend and to finish our week. Thank you so much for being here, basses. So here is Be Not Afraid with the intro. Here we go.
Be not afraid, be not afraid, for
Okay, have lots of fun, basses. Enjoy yourselves. And be not afraid, saith God the Lord. Be not afraid, thy help is near. Be not afraid. Be not afraid, thy help is near. Thy help is near. Thy help is near. Thy help is near, thy help is near. Be not afraid, be not afraid, thy help is near, thy help is near, thy help is near. Be not afraid, be not afraid, saith God the Lord. Be not afraid, saith God the Lord. Thy help is near, thy help is near. God the Lord, thy God, saith unto thee, be not afraid. Come, altos. The thousands language of all beside thee, and tens of thousands of sopranos. The thousands language and fall beside thee, and tens of ready basses. The thousands language and fall beside thee, and tens of thousands around thee perish. The thousands languish and fall beside thee, and fall beside thee, and the thousands languish and fall beside thee, and tens of thousands around thee perish, around thee perish. The thousands languish and fall beside thee, yet still it shall not come nigh thee. The thousands languish and fall beside thee, yet still it shall not come nigh thee. The thousands in languish, yet still it shall not come nigh thee. Be not afraid, be not afraid, afraid. Be not afraid, be not afraid, thy help is near. Be not afraid, for he is there, thy God, the Lord thy God, saith unto thee, be not afraid, thy help is near. Be not afraid, be not afraid, be not afraid, thy help is near. Be not afraid, be not afraid, thy help is near. Be not afraid, saith God the Lord. Well done, everybody. Thank you so much, basses, and thank you to all of the sopranos, altos and tenors who've come along, and of course to Mark for being here as well. A great way to finish our week, and immensely proud and grateful to be involved with this wonderful group. So everybody have a fantastic weekend. Tell everybody who's been in the choir, all right? Mark, I know, will be doing a blast, but please get everybody there on Monday, okay? We've got a fantastic announcement for you, and we want everybody there. So please come along, 5 o'clock on Monday. As I say, also have a look at my Twitter tomorrow, and you'll hear all sorts of interesting things. So in the meantime, everybody, it's the weekend where I am. I hope it's the weekend where you are, and if it's not, it will be soon. So have a great Friday, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.